Following is a presentation of Main Street Media, your source for news, sports, and information on Main Street in Middle Tennessee.
Oh, good morning. We got the EDM working on the mixing board. Great job, Charles. Good job on that. All right, everybody, welcome into a beautiful Monday, May 2nd, 2022. Live look at the T-Dot Smartway cameras. You make your way in on Fesser's Lane on I-40. Not bad, my friends, not bad. Welcome in to Mornings on Main Street. Another fun show for you today on this beautiful day as we get you off and running. The month of May is here. Now, we had, we told you we don't like January, not fans of February, March a little bit, April, yeah, but May, the rest of the year, we are in love. So we're excited for you guys to be here with us today. We got a great show for you. A lot of good things to tell you about, things that are going on. And so we look forward to that. So just sit back, enjoy the ride. And we'll take up to 8 o'clock this morning. Let's bring in our good friend, as we always do, the intern. Who's coming off a whirlwind weekend. I mean, ever since that TV Guide article came on about you, you've gotten requests to travel. And so it's good to have you back in the house.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you. I don't have a neared anymore.
You have a what?
A neared.
What's that? Oh.
Hair on my beard, yeah.
Okay, so you shaved.
Yeah, well, trim.
Proud of you, man.
Trim up. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. That was my big weekend. What about you, though?
Yeah, you stay away from me. I'm not important.
Maybe we could shave our neards together.
So, I mean, it's kind of cool. I mean, did you get out of town this weekend?
Yes. So I went to Chattanooga and visited my buddy Michael Camp.
He can't stand you, by the way.
Yeah, I know he hates me, but it's okay, though, because I'm going to keep trying.
Yeah, it's a good thing to do with that.
How about you? What'd you do?
Just hung out with John Robinson, and a little Titans draft that was going on over there. A lot of good times and good things were going on. No, I didn't know what I did this weekend.
I heard that. Yeah, didn't you have a little birdie in his ear? Or you were the little birdie, weren't you?
Yeah, it's saying like, do this, don't do that. Maybe we should try that. So it was a good time with all that. I can't remember what I did Saturday. I'm serious.
Must have been a good time,
remember what I did Saturday.
Must have been a very good time.
And then Friday, it just all runs together, man.
Really
Everything just runs together. Oh, my son, my son's birthday was yesterday, so I do remember that.
Hey, happy birthday, JJ.
Turned the big 16 yesterday, so.
All right, went straight to the DMV?
No, no, that dude scares me driving. It's different because, when we turned 16, I didn't have a phone. There was no distractions except for turning the radio and punching it. And now you got everything going on. So we're having long talks about how to drive and what to do and what not to do.
Long talks as in many, many years from now.
Yes. Like, here's what you're going to do because daddy's paying insurance. And then I don't want you to get any kind of accident. So it's a lot of teaching that's going on. All right, let's get you to this morning's Main Street Nashville E-Edition. There you go. Front page. Great picture. National. Oh, I like the headline. National SC, national scores. Well done.
Yes.
I'm going to give credit to somebody for that.
Vamos.
Nicely done. Is that a Larry McCormick picture? Let's see there. That's nice. Mark Humphrey. Okay.
Okay,
AP.
MH.
Well, MH, we'll take that.
All right.
Did you watch any of the game?
I did not.
Why not?
Because I was busy playing another soccer game.
Were you really?
Yeah. You've never heard of them?
Well, they did a 1-to-1. I don't know any soccer lingo.
Yeah, me
But they
neither.
did a draw yesterday, 1-to-1.
Oh, that's exciting.
And so Nashville has not lost at home in like forever. But I don't get. I mean, you tied. You didn't really win. Didn't really lose. I don't know.
Right. So you get a point, right? It's kind of like if
I have no idea. And maybe I should
Me
get up
neither.
on all that stuff too. But I don't know how that
they
all
look
works.
pumped. I mean, they look really excited about it.
30. I mean, that park is fantastic, and it looked great on TV yesterday. So
Yeah.
well done, Nashville SC. Well done, Metro Government. Well done, John Ingram. Well done, everybody involved with that because it looked really, really good.
Definitely. I've seen the stadium from outside. I haven't been inside of it yet, but I heard it's really cool.
I just told you it's really cool.
Yeah, I heard from a really kind of reliable source that it looks all right.
Okay. Awful news this weekend on the death of Naomi Judd.
Oh yeah.
And then last night they went to Josh with a story here. They were supposed to be inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame, and they went ahead and did it.
Mm.
And it said during a somber and celebratory gathering at the Country Music Hall of Fame and Museum, the pair, Naomi and Winona, formally inducted into the Hall's family during its annual medallion ceremony. So Winona talked, Ashley Judd talked, just awful story.
It's unfortunate.
That came out Saturday afternoon. So yeah, it's really, really bad. So prayers with that family for what they're going through right now, all that stuff. Hey, 53 firefighters graduated from the fire academy. Did you ever want to be a firefighter?
I did until my buddy, and I won't say any names, but we were playing around with Germex on your hands. You know, if you light it, it burns the Germex instead of your actual hands.
I don't know this game.
Well,
Maybe
yeah.
I want to know
you,
this game.
Yeah, no one does. And he put it on his leg and he caught it on fire. And then ever since then, it was like,
So he excuse me, go back again. He put what on his leg?
so he put like Germex. It's flammable, you know.
Okay.
And
well, how old are we here? 5?
Oh, 15.
15.
Yes.
Okay.
Before license.
Even worse.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
But yeah, ever since
and
then,
he put in his leg caught on fire?
His leg caught on fire. We all thought, because he had done it before when he was putting it out. It was the whole joke.
Okay.
And then we were like,
that's a great joke. Okay.
And then it was like combusted again. And he was like, this one's not a joke. And we were like, oh, you're on fire? He's like, yes, I am.
Okay. So I would think that would spur you to want to be a firefighter.
He actually became a firefighter. I'm not joking.
Okay. That makes sense then. Out of tragedy sometimes becomes something good.
For sure. I mean, he tried to stop, drop, and roll on concrete.
Where were you doing all this? Laughing or running the other way?
Well, so at first I thought it was a joke, and I was laughing. I was like, oh my God.
Light myself on fire jokes.
I was like, oh my God, you're so crazy. Must be one of those classics.
What's this guy doing now?
He's literally a firefighter for
in town.
Yes.
Okay.
He's a good guy and he works real hard, but he did have that happen.
Well, good. I mean, that's
right.
Something. At least he changed his life, whereas you just sit there and laughed at him.
We were trying to like cover it up from his parents, and then they were like, "We smell something burning downstairs."
Oh my goodness!
Yes, it's just flesh. Everybody, calm down.
You guys ever go out and play sports or do anything? Lighting each other on fire?
Right. We tried that, but then we decided that it was easier to light each other on fire.
Okay.
Right.
Hey, were you the Metro Nashville Public Schools announced that they're valedictorians and salutatorians? Let me tell you what. I came nowhere near being a valedictorian. I didn't know what a valedictorian was until a friend of mine said, "Hey, I'm the valedictorian at the graduation." I'm like, "What in the world is that?"
Right.
And then, so who was this? Check out McGavick here. Patel, planted to MTSU in the fall. The salutatorian Julie Jakic, in the or Belmont.
That J's probably silent. Yakic.
Okay, Julia Yakic. Okay, probably right.
Oh, that is a valedictorian name at White's Creek there. Xavier Billingsley.
That's a great name.
You know he won it.
Smart. Yeah. So congratulations to all. And there are schools in Nashville I had no idea existed, like virtual school.
Oh.
Where's another one that's early college?
Okay.
And there's one where some dude, he's the valedictorian, but he's already taken so many classes, advanced classes, that he's like a junior in college.
I don't get that. Like, does someone approach you?
Ahmad Al-Nasari. Well, to in the fall, he's 15. Having a virtual school for 6 years, Al-Nasari 15 is considered a college junior.
He's like, I'd like to do all these other years, but I'm sorry.
He don't have time for this nonsense that's going on. All right, do we know this guy here? Let's see. James Cross won $100,000 playing Powerball down in Murfreesboro.
We could probably get to know him pretty well. We should have him on the show.
And say, hey, James.
Hey, James.
$100,000 Powerball. I played Powerball. I've not come close.
Really? What would be close? Like in one number wrong?
You have to win. You have to get like maybe 3 numbers in a Powerball to win something.
Right. Yeah. Like
I might be wrong on that. He won by matching 4 out of 5 white balls plus the red Powerball to win $50,000.
Jeez.
He also chose the Power Play Up feature, which I always do. So the prize was doubled to $100,000.
That's crazy.
So then another one.
So they give that not lump sum, or they give you a choice, right?
No, you get that right there. You get lump sum with that. But with the main Powerball, the guy in Arizona won $475 million. You could do a cash option that way if you want.
What would you
do?
Good
for you, James.
Would
you
do
cash option?
You do just lump sum?
Yep.
You just got to find a place to cash that big check.
I'm sure the bank would take that with no problem. So good for you, James.
Yes.
Well done. Now, why can't you be like this young man in Dixon? He goes from video gamer to content creator, real popular guy here, Cooper Jones.
Oh, man. I'll follow in his footsteps then.
He started video gaming, man, has made a nice little career out of that. Nice story there. I love when people in the city are doing great things. National banner for 35 years ago. Look, our friend, Miss Cheap, Mary Hance, with a story about Ernest Tubb began record shop for the fans. Nice.
Oh, my goodness.
Miss Cheap's the best. Look, this is couple celebrates 70th anniversary. Say kissing key to successful marriage.
Like the photographer was like, can you guys kiss now?
that should not be on the front page of the paper.
Where's her hand at?
This is not a front page thing. I'm gonna call Charlie Appleton and say, look, this is not should be in the front page.
Not the right acoustic environment.
Shame on you. All right, keep going down here. Some more stuff. Hey, by the way, did you watch the NFL draft?
I did. Yes, I did. I'm pretty excited about Malik Willis.
All right.
Later on, yeah.
What you talking about, Willis?
What you talking? I'm talking about the Buenos Muertos.
Down again. Down 2%.
Year to date, though?
No, year to date's it's going down to 5%, but we're up 5%, but we've been slipping a little bit. So let me do my math here. We lost $1.05. Dadgummit.
Man.
Hopefully it rebounds today.
Right.
All right, so the Titans use 6 of 9 draft picks to help Ryan Tannehill, who's got 1 year left on his contract before he gets bounced out of town.
Right.
So they got Malik Willis, a quarterback out of Liberty, who's pretty good, but if he was that good, he'd go in the first round. Well, although Mariota went the first round, number 2, and he was awful.
Right. Jameis Winston was number 2.
Number 1.
Where he was number 1. We got number 2. You're right. But also, we got number 1, as in I play for the Titans. But
this receiver's pretty good.
I hear Malik Willis is that guy that helped, that video on Twitter or whatever. He helped the homeless person with food on draft day. Yeah.
Good kid. Good. You know what they say about a guy who's a good locker room guy? You know what they say about a player like that?
What do they say?
Keep him in the locker room. If you're going to be a good player on the field, I don't want a guy who's like, hey, he's a great locker room guy. Great, we'll keep him in the locker room.
I was walking on the field here. Whoa.
That's fine. Stay in the locker room. You want dogs out there on the field, man. Hopefully comes in and becomes a great quarterback.
I also realized that the term position player means you're very interchangeable.
Yes, that does mean that. That's exactly right. They can do all that stuff. Well done there. Let me go back to the page here. Anyway, A.J. Brown, I'm glad they traded him because he wanted a lot of money. And I get about getting paid. I understand all that. But, man, he really wanted a lot of money. And so the Eagles paid it, and Titans knew they would be wouldn't be good.
I'm upset about it just because he thinks he's, Jalen Hurts is the answer.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, you go.
Well, Jalen Hurts is making $6 million. Tannehill makes $29 million. So they couldn't. You're talking a lot of money in 2 guys right there.
That's true. Are the Dolphins paying us at all still?
For what?
For Tanny? Probably not. First year.
They traded him. He was done. They over and done with.
No, I think they paid the Titans some money to take him
during the trade. Yeah.
Right.
And it's like, take care of yourself.
Yeah, we'll literally pay you to get rid of them.
Right. Nashville Predators back on ice tomorrow night. They blew a 4-goal lead the other night to Arizona. First time in franchise history. They've ever done that.
Isn't Arizona like the worst?
Yeah. Did you watch you didn't watch NBA yesterday, did you? I watched the soccer game.
I did not.
I had no idea that Memphis played until this morning.
But they're doing well, right? They
got beaten game 1 of the second round series versus Golden State.
John Morant. John Morant is a animal.
Is he?
He
What
is,
did he do
man.
yesterday?
Pretty well. I don't know actually, but he one time he got all the last 17 points.
Did he really?
Game. Yes, to win.
Wow. In the words of a good friend of mine, wow. All right, let's check your horse. Oh, by the way, Hamilton returns to T-Pack in the summer. Have you been to see Hamilton at T-Pack?
But I've been to T-Pack to see Lion King.
How was that?
It was awesome. It was awesome. Great review there.
Are they still doing mask required for Broadway at T-Pack?
No.
T-Pack also announced news of these updates. Patron entry policy no longer requires proof of negative COVID-19 or vaccination. Mask. I'm sorry. I'm not sitting through a 3-hour show wearing a mask.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm not. I can barely breathe right now. I'm not sitting through that. I'm so out of breath, not of shape. Anyway, if you want to go see it and wear a mask,
marathon.
Go see Hamilton, July 26th.
If you want to go see it and wear a mask,
you can do all that. I ain't going to sit there through that. Okay, let's go on down. Sorry. You like it or not? I don't care.
It's very frank and it's good.
I don't care. Let's get your horoscope in here. Tars, you ready?
Yep.
All right, take a chance to do something that makes you feel good about yourself, the contributions you make by buying me breakfast. You can do that.
Yeah.
Make me feel good.
Breakfast.
Expand your awareness and your qualifications to fit your plans. Be willing to go the extra mile. The rewards will follow. I give you 3 stars.
Okay, cool. I won't run. Not going to run.
Those
Miles.
3 stars means focus and you'll reach your goals.
Wait, we've never seen this key over here. Focus. Okay, all right. Finally, we found the missing key.
Yeah. Birthday, baby. You're spontaneous, charismatic, and demonstrative.
We are 17 days away from
read this has Austin Powers. Birthday, baby. You are spontaneous.
Birthday, baby. Well, baby, yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
I found a new voice.
Oh, man.
I'll be happy.
I was going to say that right there. That's fantastic. All right, time for the comic strip tease. Comment today is Blondie. Looks like Dagwood's getting a haircut. Not sure why. And that the barber is going to talk to him about something. So which one do you want to do? You want to do the barber or you want to be Dagwood?
I'll be Dagwood.
Okay. I'll be the barber and I'll do Al Pacino and you can do...
I'll do Austin Powers, man. You know.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Blondie, Dagwood getting a haircut. I have a special today called the Super Style. That includes a deluxe foam wash, mega rinse, and an extreme spin dry.
I'm changing to Dr. Evil. I don't know, so that sounds more like a car wash than a haircut.
Well, how about if I throw in a head wax?
I'm not sure we're going to do that.
That's just terrible. Oh, man. Is our next guest on? He's not on yet. Is he? Good. Good. We want him to see all that. All right. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll get the show off and running. You're watching Mornings on Main Street. Today's National Superhero Day, right? And all superheroes begin and end with Superman.
My favorite is actually Flash.
Is it really?
Yeah, it really is. He's super fast, and I like fast people, I guess.
You know, he's suing computer companies because of the flash drive. He wants part of his. That's I watched Court TV about a week ago, and he was on there.
I did not know that.
She's a lot of fun, and look how vibrant she is. She's healthy and sweet.
They get their bread from Philadelphia. Their steak is the real deal. It's ribeye.
This Saturday night, it's our gala, and it's at the Omni at 6 o'clock. And we have 700 attending. It's the first time we've been in person since 2019.
What does he teach?
Shop, like a wood shop.
Figures you'd be in a wood shop class.
We've all heard the saying that a little can go a long way. This is especially true during the Big Payback's 24-hour online giving event, helping support hundreds of local nonprofit organizations. From 6 p.m. on May 4th through 6 p.m. May 5th, a gift of as little as $10 could be boosted by cash prizes and help to make a big difference in the life-changing work of local nonprofits. Learn more at thebigpayback.org.
while federal coverage is really important, often I really think that a lot of the decisions that are going to impact you most are made at the local level. Like where's the stop signs going to go? What's your speed limit going to be? How much you're going to pay in property taxes? We talked about that a lot. And how much funding the schools are going to get. Zoning decisions that are going to impact, which developers can come in and change the neighborhoods and grow the city. And all those decisions are going to be made at the local level.
Great job, guys. All right, welcome back to the Mornings on Main Street. Traffic flowing good this morning. You guys doing a great job. So proud of you guys, everything that you do. We love spreading the positivity on this show and helping out anywhere we can to spread great things that are going on and great people that are doing some amazing things, extraordinary things to help others. And we got a prime example of this right now. Let's bring in Jim Haybaker with the American River Strokers Foundation. Jim, how are you, pal?
I'm doing good. How you doing, Joe?
Good. Thanks for coming on and doing this today. Reading about what you are doing and your foundation, American River Strokers Foundation. Explain what the mission is of you with you guys.
Well, what we do, we actually we take family members from military personnel, veterans, first responders, and like I said, their families. We take them out on the rivers, canoeing and kayaking, and kind of introduce them to the outdoors and kind of get them out of the house.
How easy is it? Because I see you do this and the paddleboard and all that stuff. I'd fall down every time. How easy or difficult is all this?
It's very easy. I mean, I got a great group of guys, great supporters. We all get out there and we all know our jobs, that what we need to do. And if you're a beginner or intermediate or professional out there, we'll be glad to take care of you.
So here it is. It's called the Operation Gold Star. Is a paddle that you're doing. You're trying to raise $10,000 for a Gold Star memorial to be placed in Nashville. For those that know that, what a Gold Star is.
So Gold Star family is a family member that's lost someone in battle. And so we have to look out for them. We're trying to do like a scholarship for Gold Star families, also for their family members that want to attend college. And so we want to do something a little different this year. We have our other events that we've had in the past, mainly on the Harpeth River. But this year we want to do something a little different and help out the Gold Star families by trying to bring this family memorial to Nashville, Tennessee.
And that is fantastic. So you guys are having a crawfish boil this Saturday, correct? At Plantation Pub in Bellevue?
Yes, we are. And we hope everybody can come out for it. It's going to be a great day. We got live music. It's a family event. And we'll probably be doing some giveaways and, like I said, live music. And it's just going to be a great time. It's our third annual one we've had.
All right, so we'll put the information up on the screen for people that want to know this. But also, Jim, now you're doing something else. You're rowing 175 miles during a 2-week period to raise money for Operation Gold Star. You'll start on May 28th. It'll take you all the way to June 11th. The Harpeth, the Cumberland, to Green Turtle Bay Resort Marina, up to Lake Barkley in Western Kentucky. This is quite a trip you're going on here, Jim.
Yeah. People think I'm crazy, but I guess I have to be to do this. But yes, it's going to be a great adventure, and we've got a lot of supporters out there that are going to be jumping in and paddling with us too on certain legs. It will take me 2 weeks to do it. Hopefully the weather and the water conditions will be in good condition, and we'll be good to go.
If people want to help out and support you, just go to the website, AmericanRiverStrokers.com. Is that the easiest way?
Yes, that is the easiest way. And also we're all over the social media too. On the Operation Gold Star, you'll be able to follow our journey on Facebook, and we'll be on Instagram, also on YouTube, everywhere else. And but mainly on our Facebook page, you'll be able to follow us.
Jim, why is this all so important to you?
Well, I'm a veteran. I served from 1988 to 1996, before 9/11. I was never deployed, and this is my way of continuing my service and giving back to those that were deployed.
That's an amazing thing. What branch of the service? And thank you for your service. Which branch were you in?
I was in the Army.
In the Army. Okay. And so, you know exactly how important the Operation Gold Star is. The intern and I had a chance last fall to meet a Gold Star family, and they're just wonderful people. And your heart breaks for them because of what they've lost. But the pride at the same time, Jim, is something that is really immeasurable.
Yes. Very, very measurable. Yes, sir.
It's so good. All right. So now you take off the end of the month there. Are you going by yourself? People going with you?
Well, right now, I will be doing the full 175 miles, but there will be others kind of joining in on different parts of the different days. The first day is like going to be over 20 something miles. Second day will be around 10 miles. And the third day will be like 25 miles. So, yeah, there'll be just on and off people joining up with me. And if they want to join up with me, we'll ask them to actually notify us through our website, or just email us at AmericanRiverStrokers@gmail.com.
Have you ever done anything like this?
I've actually done quite a few walks. This kind of started back a long time ago, where I was helping some individuals, actually some Marines, and they were walking across the United States. And this is kind of where this idea all kind of came from. And so my knees are kind of giving out on me a little bit. So now I'm starting to paddle. So I'll work the upper body now.
Look at you. You'd be like Arnold Schwarzenegger, man, getting big and strong and ripped and everything.
Not as big as you get, Joe.
You don't want to be that big, Jim. Trust me. Not at all. We can barely get out of bed every morning. I love the website. All this information's there. I think it's so cool that you do this. And all right, let's go back up to the crawfish boil on Saturday at the Bellevue Pub, Plantation Pub in Bellevue. I love this because people like, I don't want to do a crawfish boil. Then they start eating them. They're like, this is really good. So I hope you guys sell a ton of this.
Yes, we're expecting to do 800 to 1,000 pounds of crawfish. So it's all you can eat until they last. So you can go online and purchase your online tickets for $35, or the day of the event is $40. But all the money is 100% goes back to our events. Our entire group, American River Strokers, we make zero money. So there's no overhead on us whatsoever. So all the money is 100% goes back to our veterans, first responders, and their families.
Have you? Okay, I know I'm confident in you. I'm confident in people supporting you that you're going to meet your goal, what you want to get with the Gold Star Memorial. Is there a place in Nashville you've got picked out once you get this all settled? You're going to put the memorial?
The projected site is actually the Middle Tennessee Veterans Cemetery off McCory Lane.
Yes,
we're very involved with them there, especially with Wreaths Across America every year. Actually, just this year we actually got every headstone covered last year in December, which was a quite accomplishment. So there's over 12,000 wreaths we put there. But yeah, that's the projected site. They're off McCory Lane. But then again, it is its own. So we're trying to look at maybe downtown Nashville too. But I'm working with the organization called the Woody Williams Foundation. You can check him out on online too. He's actually the oldest Congressional Medal of Honor from World War II that's still living.
Oh,
and
wow.
He started this foundation. So that's one thing that we do too with American River Strokers. We give back to other foundations too that are helping our veterans and first responders and their families.
Jim, what's your full-time job?
I work for Steel Power Tools. So chainsaws, trimmers, blowers, you name it. I call on the dealers throughout Tennessee and Kentucky. I do have to give hats off to them for allowing me to take a full 2 weeks off to accomplish this mission.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's talk about your employer for letting you do this. That's pretty cool because a lot of places won't let you do this. And the fact they're letting you do this, Jim, that's fantastic.
Yes.
Really good. All right. So again, let's go back and kind of figure out what this weekend. Okay. We got the crawfish boil that's taking place in Bellevue. You can donate there. Go to the website, AmericanRiverStrokers.com, and lay it out for you. And then there's information about the Operation Gold Star that you're taking off on. I think it's great, Jim. I think you the kind of person that makes the world go round in such a positive way to put others before yourself, man. And I hope you raise a ton of money for this.
Well, thank you. And we appreciate your support too. And with the Operation Gold Star, you can actually sponsor a mile. We're asking $50 to sponsor a mile, or you can, companies can actually go on there and sponsor also for $250. And if you're a company sponsor for $250, you'll get one of these cool shirts right here to wear around.
Fantastic. Let's see the shirt. That shirt right there?
The shirt right here.
Fantastic. All right, there you go, Jim. We'll keep putting the website out there, spreading the good word, and please keep us updated, man, how things are going on, please.
I sure will, Big Joe, and I appreciate everything you guys are doing. I appreciate you letting me come on.
All right, Jim, best of luck, my friend. We'll see you soon. All right, again, it's Jim Haybaker with the American River Strokers Foundation. I tell you, we live in a great community with great people, and Jim is an example of that, putting others before himself to raise money and awareness to get that Gold Star Memorial. So cool. We'll keep you guys updated on his progress. All right, we'll come back this week. It's the Big Payback, which is going on where you donate to a charity, to a nonprofit to help them out. And we got a special guest who means a lot to me coming up next. So she's helped me a lot in what we do on the show. We'll explain it to you when we come back. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
If you don't know about the Big Payback, it's when all the nonprofits, the Community Foundation put it together. It's the biggest giving day. And a lot of these little nonprofits really don't have a big way to get the message out. Next week in May, we're going to have a 24-hour giving period. If you've got a little nonprofit and you want to make sure, you can go to the Community Foundation to find out if they're going to participate. It's the most fun way to give. If you want the details, we're going to give you one more chance to hear the details for the Big Payback.
We've all heard the saying that a little can go a long way. This is especially true during the Big Payback's 24-hour online giving event, helping support hundreds of local nonprofit organizations from 6 p.m. on May 4th through 6 p.m. May 5th. A gift of as little as $10 could be boosted by cash prizes and help to make a big difference in the life-changing work of local nonprofits. Learn more at thebigpayback.org.
Little drum solo. Good job on that, Harry. Well done. Welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. Really thankful that Jim Haybacker could join us this morning for what he's doing and what's happening, and go out and buy all that crawfish on Saturday to help support their great cause. Again, you saw the commercial a moment ago for the Big Payback that's happening this week, and helping a lot of nonprofits and charities around. And one that's really near and dear to us on this show is New Leash on Life up in Lebanon, and they have helped us out so much. It's such great people, and to adopt out the animals and the passion they have for them. So we're going to help spread the word about them today. Let's bring in Angela Chapman. She's the director of New Leash on Life. Angela, how are you, ma'am?
Good morning. Good morning. I'm fantastic. Thanks so much.
Absolutely. All right, the Big Payback. I'm going to pull up your guys' website real quick, and there's a tab on the website, and we're going to show some cool puppies and doggies here in just a second. Maybe we'll get this website up here. And the Big Payback. All right, there's the very top of the page there. You go to newleashonline.org, and you can donate. What do you guys need, Angela?
We need a van with rear air conditioning. Our van, 3 years in a row, the air conditioning went out. We are to the point where it's pretty much not fixable, and we have to have something to at least make it remotely comfortable to transport our animals safely. You know how it is with the summer heat around here. We just cannot function without one.
I know, and every time I go to see you guys, there's a lot of that. You guys do so much to foster, to adopt, to pick up animals. You guys are constantly going somewhere. So this van is just more than, hey, we need a van. There's a huge purpose for this van, just like you said.
Exactly. And, even this week, we are slated to go and pick up 10 dogs from a family that can no longer take care of them. And how do you do that? 10 animals is not something we can just, put in our personal vehicles or, ask a buddy. It's just those situations arise. And as long as we have what we need, we can continue to help in those ways. But things like this, our van having an air issue has just completely kind of, halted us at some of our programs.
Oh, I hate that. Again, the website, you go there and you click on it and it goes, you guys done a great job this, Angela, because it just really does all the work for you.
Well, that's partially the Community Foundation. They do such a great job of partnering with all of us and making this happen. So they do give us some help on this, I assure you.
Well, good with all that goes on. All right. So this to donate, but if people, I know the big payback is Wednesday and Thursday, but you don't have to wait to Wednesday and Thursday to donate, correct?
No, you can go ahead and schedule your donation anytime. We've had a few people give over the weekend, which has been great. Thank them so much. But we really need some more support. And we actually have someone that has offered $1,000 match. So anyone that gives right now, their donation is actually doubled because we have a donor that's matching up to $1,000.
Oh, that is simply fantastic. Angela, how long have you been at New Leash on Life?
I've been with them 7 years this month.
Wow.
Yes.
And the question I've asked you, but I'm going to ask you again, how do you do it? I mean, how do you do it? Because I go there and it breaks my heart, but at the same time, you see people show up that adopt the animals and it kind of warms your heart. It's like a back and forth every day.
It is. And folks like you that really recognize that kind of keep us going. The people in the community, I say all the time, like every post we make, we put #ItTakesAVillage because we're here and we see the things, but we couldn't do any of this except that the people in the community support our efforts. It's you guys, you make it happen.
Oh, and again, I love your staff too, because they're so passionate about the lives of these animals that you really, and I know it's not saying this because it's saying it, but you couldn't do it without your staff.
Oh, you're right. I have the best people and they care so much and they will do anything above and beyond. I had people here this morning at 6 a.m. before they even had to be. I had folks last night that stayed late. They get it done no matter what.
Is it, I know it's cyclical. I mean, you see adoptions go up and down and dogs and cats come in and go out. But right now, I mean, with all the shelters, it's at a critical stage, is it not?
It really is. So everyone had this idea that last year we would see something like what's going on now, but what everyone was trying to predict, they just didn't predict the right time frame. So what we're finding is we're getting a lot more requests for surrendering pets. And, sometimes people say, well, how can you do that? I couldn't get rid of my animal. Well, a lot of people's situations, they have just run out of options and they are looking to us truly as a last option to help them because they just are in tough situations. And so we're seeing a lot more people needing to surrender and we don't have as many people able to adopt right now. We just have kind of this bottleneck that you never want to see happen, but it's happening across the country and we're certainly feeling it here in Middle Tennessee.
Well, what I've learned in dealing, talking to you is that, I would get, and I've talked to you about this, I'd get so upset when somebody dropped their pet off, but then you got to understand there's a situation that became critical for them dropping your pet off. And it's better to be with you guys than it is just to roam free and drop it off the middle of the street somewhere.
And that's just it. We would much rather someone come to us, even if it's tough for them, to know that their pet's going to be safe rather than, dump them or, leave them in a situation that they're not sure how the animal's going to be. So, yeah, it's tough. But like you said, we try to remember the big picture and recognize that the person is really trying to do the best they can.
I know you guys had an event yesterday, or maybe it was Saturday.
We did yesterday and Saturday. We were at Pet Supply Inc. on Saturday, and we had one adoption there. And then we had kind of something interesting happen yesterday at PetSmart. We had Dill and Pickle there, and we are not 100% sure, but we might have found their owner. Someone came to PetSmart saying that they were their dogs. And so we're going to have to get with animal control and find out what area they were found in and figure out if this is all true or if it's not. So potentially really good news. We just want to make sure that there's not anything, that shouldn't be happening going on. But once we confirm, we may be reuniting Dill and Pickle. And if we find out that that's not the case, then we will find them a home.
Well, Dill and Pickle was 2 weeks ago, our pet of the week, the brothers.
Yes.
And we told me the story how one got fostered out and the other one couldn't eat and was restless and couldn't sleep. Right. That tore me apart.
Oh, they're bonded for sure. Yes. And they were on the news over the weekend. They were both of our adoption events. And then lo and behold, someone came in and said, I think these are my dogs.
Good. I
Yes.
hope it is their dog.
I know. We're going to find out. It's going to be tomorrow. Animal control is going to get us all the details, and we're going to figure this out. So one way or the other, we're going to see either they're going to go home or we're going to be finding them a new home. We're kind of on the fence right now.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so again, the big payback, and I'll put the screen back up there. If we give money, you guys need to explain again real quick, Angela, what you guys need.
We need a van very badly.
With rear air
conditioning, which is pretty hard to find. Cargo vans, you can put things in them, but you don't have air and heat in the back. So we have to go with a passenger van, and remove the seats in the back, and then we can safely transport animals.
And if somebody just wants to give you guys a van with all that, hey, that can work too.
I mean, sure. If they can find one in this market right now, please bring it on.
They can do that. All right, Angela, thank you. We'll spread the word because you know what we think about you guys over there. Thank you for the hard work you guys do. And let me know about Dylan Pickle, please.
I sure will. You guys, thanks so much for always taking care of us.
All right, Angela, thank you so much. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, Angela Chapman, it's newleashonline.org. If you'd like to help out these great people over there, there's such wonderful work. My goodness, day in and day out, they just work to improve the lives of those animals. Well done. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. Our dear friend, the Gooseby, joins us next. You're watching Mornings on Main Street.
And I can't think of anything more important than buying and selling a new home, except for one thing, and that's finding a new home for a displaced pet here in the Middle Tennessee area.
We got Mr. Charlie out at Lucky Farms Animal Rescue, a sweet little pit bull named Luna at Mount Juliet Animal Control. Please help us find her a home. We're getting him back to on all four paws, but we need someone to take him home.
Hunter Briley, Regal Realty Group, proud sponsor of Pet of the Week. He was the first one to hop on board.
Hey, Big Joe. Love you bunches. See you.
Hero, man. All right, welcome back to Mornings on Main Street. Oh, man, what a morning so far. Great show, great guests, great times. And let's continue with another great guest right now, the man who makes the show on Mondays, none other than Jason Gooseby. How are you, pal?
I'm doing great.
It's good to see you, man.
These nasty comments and these backstage. If people only knew what went on backstage, in the waiting room area.
Well, I've got a staff that puts up with no nonsense. So you need to know that.
Oh, Angela Chapman is the reason that you and I first met, Joe, or second met. She asked us to get together and do something for Bark in the Park. Yeah, last year.
That's right. That was a great event.
It is a super great event. It'll be coming up again, before we know it, what, September?
Before we know it.
Yep.
All right. So I saw your post this weekend. You're killing it on the real estate world. What's going on, man?
Oh man, April was a great month. I had 4 closings. Did my first $1 million month. As far as volume goes, it was great. And I got 2 listings this next week. So I'm making hay. Thanks, man. Making hay while the sun is shining.
Good for you. Hey, I meant to ask you this. So I was driving it was like Thursday, I think it was, up here. I had to run an errand in Lebanon. I was going the back way. How many townhomes are there in Wilson County?
Oh gosh, and this is a lot of my moving dirt videos are about townhomes, and I'm always kind of like, don't shoot the messenger.
Right.
There's a reason that's a saying, because people want to shoot the messenger. And well, I was just looking at some numbers this morning, because I get up really early and go to the gym and work on this body and do some maintenance on it, and had a little time before the show, and I was like, I'm going to go and look at some numbers. So far in 2022, we have had 454 townhomes sold in Wilson County. It's 454 so far have closed in 2022. So and right now there's about 100 on the market in Wilson County. So, and every week there is a new development that is in the news where land has been approved for townhomes, and people, for the most part, I don't know if most people don't like townhomes, or what. They say the squeaky wheel gets the grease, Joe.
Right.
And the boo birds, or sometimes the few birds, they're just the ones that yell the loudest. So I don't want to speak for everyone, but there's people that talk about, people need to realize that. And I'm just telling y'all, I'm just saying, the townhomes are the new starter homes. I mean,
so why are people getting upset at that?
Well, they associate in Wilson County. We are in this really weird stage where when Asheville is growing, it's coming out to Wilson County, and we look at those. We look at townhomes and as undesirable, and so there's a stigma with them. So
now, is that a silent majority, the boo birds, the few birds, or is this a consensus?
It's not a consensus, because I mean, I've been showing some clients some townhomes, and I get it, they're not for everybody, because you're right beside people, and
right. But
I mean, these homes are they're really nice. Now, here's the number that blows people back. The price of those townhomes in 2022 have been $300,000, and people think, and they just, oh my gosh, well, that's the new starter home. That's, I mean, whether or not
say that again, you kind of got frozen in space. How much?
300,000 is the average sales price of townhomes.
Wow.
So
here comes the old, well, my grandpa bought his house for $72,000 in 1948.
But with those, you do have HOA fees with those townhomes, but some of the things that's really great about it, that HOA fee includes your exterior insurance, your roof, maintenance. So you really only have to get a policy on your content. So you don't pay much. Your insurance is extremely cheap, like $35, $40 a month. And these new homes, they're building them to crazy great standards, energy efficient, Joe. I mean, they're green. They're very energy efficient. They got smart home technology where you can control everything from your phone and all that stuff. So they're really, but to give some people some hope. Also, I wouldn't have believed this number, but somebody told me this, and still, as many townhomes are going up, and it seems like that's the only thing we're building here in Wilson County. There were 4,000. There's been about 4,000 real estate transactions this year in Wilson County.
Right.
And 454 of those, as I mentioned, were townhomes, but 3,493 were still single-family homes of the transactions that have been done this year. So it is still by far the most common property type in Wilson County. 3,493 single-family, 454 townhomes, 72 manufactured, and 21 condos.
Good. Yes.
So that's. I thought the manufactured number, really, to be honest with you, would be higher than what it was, but it's not.
Now, are you still fielding calls? And we hear about this all the time. People come from California left and right. Are out here, and you're in Lebanon. Are you getting calls from people in California?
Yeah. We get. I'm working with a buyer right now out of Chicago, and this man lived in Nashville till he was 20, and work and life took him to Chicago, and he's been in Chicago for 50 years. And he says, he told me his exact words were, "I want to be able to sit on my front porch and drink a beer without worrying about getting shot." and he's like, "I'm 72 years old. I'm tired of it. I'm leaving." And we see that. I mean, we see those people leaving for different reasons, but Cook County, Illinois is one of the big places that are declining, and that's Chicago. People leaving left and right. So,
and they're all coming here.
They're coming to Tennessee, and to our advantage, or what, it's a great place to live, right, Joe? I mean, You've lived here your whole life. I came here in '95 to go to school at Cumberland University, play football. Similar story. You were both ex-footballers, and I fell in love with Middle Tennessee. I'm like, this is a great place to live. And
maybe we fell in love with you.
Oh, maybe that's it. Yeah.
You think about that, did you?
I had lots of a head full of hair back then. It was brown and beautiful.
You look like a young Sean Berner.
Oh my gosh! Hey, I we'll have to screen record that and send that to him. Sean Berner. No, Sean's a good-looking man. He's still got all his hair. His hasn't turned loose. It's just turned gray.
That's all right. I mean, just learn to love yourself, right? Learn to love yourself. All right, let's take a break. Celebrity birthdays is next. I need you to knock off Happy Jack, okay? Because he's beat you the last 2 weeks.
I thought I won last week.
You did not.
Okay.
Way to try to train. What are you, Wikipedia? Putting your own story out there? Stop that. All right.
Using some Jedi tricks.
All right. Don't go anywhere. Celebrity birthdays is next. You're watching Mornings on Main Street. right, calm down, audience. We got a studio audience out there today. Some great people. So, Gooseby, next time you have a joke that doesn't make it, you get this. There you go. All right, time for celebrity birthdays, sponsored by Donaldson Cafe and Catering. Today's food at Donaldson Cafe and Catering, spaghetti. It's fantastic.
Spaghetti Monday.
I went last week and had 3 plates. That's not a joke. And yet I wonder how, people say, Joe, how can you keep that slim figure? There's an example right there. All right, there we go.
Say you have a very get that your protein building, right?
I am.
They call it yolking.
Feel free to take me one day, Joe. You could invite somebody.
It's always welcome. All right, here we go. Celebrity birthdays, got to get these within 2 years. First up, actress Christine Baranski. She's been in a bunch of things.
Oh, a bunch.
Hold on, I'll put her picture up real quick. Hold on. Bow, bow. There she is.
Hey. Okay.
Oh, yeah. She was in that.
Was she in The Good Wife?
I think
That
so.
girlfriend, I think.
And she also had a little recurring role in that Cleveland show that had Valerie Bertinelli and Betty White in it.
I think so, yeah.
You'll get it right on the nose.
How old is she?
She's probably like 68.
Ooh, that's a good guess. I was going to go 66.
She is 70. So good job, Gooseby. You got one there. All right, next
Thanks,
birthday. This one gets me because this person went to McGavick, went to my high school. Today's his birthday, and we know him as
Dwayne
The Rock.
Mm.
How old is The Rock today? Former McGavick High student.
He only went for 6 weeks, Joe.
Doesn't matter.
He only went for 6 weeks.
Doesn't matter. We still claim him as an alumni. The Rock went to McGavick back in 1986, I think it was.
Traveled those halls.
I think, Joe, Dwayne, I call him Dwayne because we're buds. I think Dwayne is my age. I think he's 47.
I call him D-Rock. That's what I call him because we're real good friends. I'm going to say he is probably 49.
50.
Oh.
Tied at 1. Well done. Good job, Dwayne.
This is where I break you.
David Beckham. Bend it like Beckham. How old is David Beckham?
Oh.
He plays the football.
Football.
And he was married to the hottest Spice Girl, too, Victoria.
He's still
Posh
married
Spice.
to her.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He is? Okay. Good for him.
Is that Posh Spice?
Posh, yes. Such a looker. He is 45.
He's like, I've heard he's like my twin or whatever, but let's go.
He's got a nasty neck beard like you did. Or is that a tattoo? I can't tell.
We shaved them together, actually. Look again. He's probably 49. What'd you say, Jeff?
47. You guys bookend.
That's 45.
Well done. Actress Ellie Kemper. She was on The Office.
Which one?
She was the secretary after Pam got promoted.
Oh, like the really fancy one?
Yes.
She's 38.
Aaron.
41.
42. Up 3-1. Well done.
Oh.
All right, singer Engelbert Humperdinck.
Of course.
So I sing you to sleep after the loving with a song I just wrote yesterday.
Big Humperdinck fan.
Is that Elvis or Engelbert?
That's Engelbert.
Oh, okay. He's
although they're almost the same age.
Ooh, you're dropping hints today.
So 84.
87.
86.
I'm killing you.
Oh gosh.
3-1 now. Country singer Larry Gatlin.
Larry Gatlin. Larry's like 78.
Let's go 81.
74. Singer Lou Graham of Foreigner.
Oh, saw him at Club La Vila in Panama City on senior trip.
He a senior too?
He was a senior that year too. Foreigner got back together just for our senior trip. I mean, yeah. See, so Lou Graham is probably about 72.
I'm gonna go 64.
72 exactly. 3-2, the intern over Gooseby. Country singer Ty Herndon.
Ty Herndon. See, he is, oh gosh, he's younger than I am. He's like maybe 43.
Well, to avoid tying, because his name's Ty, let's do 47.
Hello?
60.
Ty Herndon?
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
His song came out in 1994. That was 28 years ago.
Yeah, read a book, man.
Yeah, so I don't think he was 15 when he released his first song.
I'm not saying that. I just think you're wrong.
TV commentator Mika Brzezinski off MSNBC. How old is she? She's the blonde that does Morning Joe.
Oh.
Of course.
Now I know. 32.
It's like, I don't know what I said, if it's right or not, but I know you're wrong. Let's go 51.
55.
Ooh, close.
Oh, gosh.
Actor Kumail Nanjiani. He was in Silicon Valley, and he's also in the film called The Big Sick. He was in Central Intelligence with The Rock. Very funny guy.
42.
He's the one that gave the massage in Ted and Mike Need Wedding Dates.
Oh, really? Okay. All right.
Dave and Mike.
I've already guessed.
Yeah,
so that's not fair. You gave additional information.
What did you say?
I don't remember. 43, I think.
I'm going to go 47.
It's 44. We're tied at 3. We've come down. Excuse me. We've come down to this last one.
All right.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I don't know.
Princess Charlotte of Cambridge. How old is Princess Charlotte of Cambridge?
Princess Charlotte of Cambridge. Is that in Wales? Oh.
Spot of tea.
Spot of tea this morning. I'm going to go eat some eggs at Bojangles.
Answer.
But this is
Live game. Offense.
51.
Let's go 60. No, 58.
She's 7. Good job on that one.
7? That is the youngest one ever in the history of this game.
Right.
We've never gone single digits.
Wow, you guys thought you were so cool knowing what it was.
Oh, but the host.
All right, here's the last one. You got to get it. Singer Lily Allen or Lily Allen, whatever. Lily Allen.
Lily Allen. What's she sing?
What'd she be singing?
She sounds young. I'm going to go 12. No, I'm just kidding. 34.
28.
37. All right, one more. Running out of time. Paul George, NBA All-Star.
Oh, he is 35.
29.
Gosh, he's 32. Goolsby, you missed 3 by 1 year.
So did the boy.
He's 32. All right, you boys tied at 3. Good job.
Hey, good job, Goolsby.
Take care. We'll just see you next week.
It's a draw.
All right, see you.
All right, intern, have a good day, buddy. I'll
Thanks,
see you later on.
Yes, sir.
All right, thanks for everybody watching the show today. You can find it on demand. Just go to Main Street Nashville, click on the Mornings on Main Street tab. The entire show is right there for you to see all day long and on demand. Thanks to our guests. Hey, make it a great day. All right, when you make your way in the world today, be nice, be kind, smile, open doors of people in traffic. And remember this, my friends, nobody ever went broke by giving. We'll see you tomorrow.